Hello and welcome to Nagaland TV. This is Gargi Deka and with me you are watching the latest afternoon updates. India recorded 37,154 fresh cases of COVID on Sunday, taking the overall case count to 3,874,375. Meanwhile, more than 700 people succumbed to the disease in the last 24 hours. The country reported more than 3 crore recoveries so far. The positivity rate of country stood at 2.59% this morning. It has been less than 3% for 21 consecutive days. According to the Health Ministry data, India currently has 4,50,895 active COVID-19 cases. The country has witnessed a drop in cases after a very tough battle against the second wave of coronavirus. Nineteen individuals, including 7 children, were killed in lightning strikes in Rajasthan on Sunday. Among the deceased children, 4 were from Kota district and other 3 were from Bari in Dholpur district. The remaining deaths have been reported from Amer on the outskirts of Jaipur. Apart from that, a total of 17 people reportedly suffered injuries. They were rescued by joint team of the police and state disaster response force. The injured have been taken to the Sawai Man Singh Hospital in Jaipur. Meanwhile, Rajasthan government has directed authorities concerned to offer all kinds of assistance to families of the deceased and injured persons. Furthermore, District Collector Antar Singh reached Amer Fort to inspect the situation. Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot has announced a compensation of rupees 4 lakh each for the family members of those who died in lightning strikes. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath released the state's population policy on Sunday that marked the occasion of World Population Day. While launching the scheme, the Chief Minister said that control is the need of the hour and the government wants to bring down the birth rate to 2.1 per thousand by 2026. He added that the state government will be working to implement this population policy, keeping in mind various sections of the society. Adityanath also said increase in population is the root major problem, including inequality that is prevailing in the society. He further mentioned that population control is the primary condition for the establishment of an advanced society. According to the new policy, couples who do not have more than 2 children will benefit from the government scheme.
विश्व जनसंख्या दिवस के अवसर पर मैं पूरे प्रदेशवासियों को एक खुशहाल और स्वस्थ परिवार की परिकल्पना को साकार करने के लिए हृदय से बधाई देता हूं और उनकी शुभकामनाएं भी देता हूं। जिन देशों ने और जिन राज्यों ने इस संबंध में अपेक्षित प्रयास किए, उसके वहां सकारात्मक परिणाम भी सामने देखने को मिले हैं। इसमें और भी प्रयास किए जाने की आवश्यकता है और मुझे प्रसन्नता है कि विश्व जनसंख्या दिवस के अवसर पर जनसंख्या नीति 2021 से 30 यह जारी हो रही है। इसको जारी करते हुए मुझे प्रसन्नता की अनुभूति हो रही है कि काफी तथ्यों के साथ समाज के विभिन्न तबकों को ध्यान में रख करके इस जनसंख्या नीति को लागू करने का कार्य आज प्रदेश सरकार कर रही है। वास्तव में जनसंख्या स्त्रीकरण का जो प्रयास है, यह समाज की व्यापक जागरूकता के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है। हमें इस बात को नहीं भूलना चाहिए कि अगर समाज में जहां गरीबी है, वहां जनसंख्या वृद्धि का उसके साथ एक संबंध हो जाता है और इसलिए व्यापक जागरूकता का एक अभियान उन सभी तबकों को ध्यान में रख करके जब तक हम नहीं चलाएंगे, तब तक उन लक्ष्यों को प्राप्त करने में कठिनाई होगी।
Moving on, amid the ongoing wave of coronavirus pandemic, thousands of tourists have thronged to Nainital. As people were seen gathering at the place, commercial establishments like Restaurants and bars, parks and the famous Tibetan market are full of tourists. However, many tourists have been spotted violating the COVID protocols, like not wearing masks or avoiding social distancing norms. The police, under the orders of the district magistrate and SSP Nainital, have prepared new rules to control the traffic effectively. They are also making sure that the vehicles going to Bhimtal by pasting stickers on the vehicles, and the same is being followed for Kathogodam to Nainital. Two-wheelers have also been barred from going to Jellikot and Russian bypass as the footfall increases during Saturday and Sunday. However, passengers with hotel bookings are allowed for having negative RT-PCR reports and registration on Smart City portal. In the meantime, the administration has also imposed a fine of ₹500 on tourists roaming without masks. Moving ahead, Puri is all set for the second consecutive devotee-less Rath Yatra of Lord Jagannath. The administration has imposed curbs across the 3-kilometer-long Grand Road from Sri Jagannath Temple to Sri Gunduducha Temple, where all activities including medical emergencies are prohibited. The administration of Puri Jagannath Temple briefed media that only those servitors who tested negative for COVID-19 would be allowed to participate in pulling of the chariots. As many as 65 platoons, one platoon comprising of 30 personals, have been deployed for the smooth conduct of the Lord's annual festival amidst prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. The Puri district administration has made an appeal to the people to not come out of their residences during the curfew period, which starts from 8 p.m. of Sunday till 8 p.m. of Tuesday. Notably, there was no such restriction on the people witnessing the Rath Yatra from rooftops last year, but the administration this time banned such practices after it came to the notice that some hotels, lodges and guest houses book rooms with provisions of allowing people to witness the festival room from the rooftop. The Indian Meteorological Department has forecasted heavy to heavy rainfall over several parts of North India, including Delhi, on Monday, which continue to suffer from the unforgiving heat wave. According to IMD, the conditions are ripe for the advancement of the southwest monsoon over the capital city, as humidity has also increased due to the easter eyes. The department has also issued alerts for several states in North India and a red warning for parts of Maharashtra, which was severely hit after the impact of Cyclone Taukte in May. On Sunday, Delhi recorded a maximum temperature of 39 degrees Celsius, 3 degrees over the season's average, while the minimum temperature settled at 28.8 degrees Celsius. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.